Hey everyone, we promised you a video talking about our fall meeting, and I'm sorry it took so long. We tried to broadcast to you from the meeting, but I found out we have to have a boom mic, so that's why you could not hear us. So next time we do that, we'll make sure that we take care of those kind of things. But what we've done is we've put together all the stuff that we talked about from the meeting to make sure you guys are included, and we're going to go through it, and Annette's made an amazing presentation to include everything that we have done. Whenever we were at the meeting, I brought the new stuff and we showed everybody how it worked and everything like that. And by now, we're in September now, right? So you probably have the new scents and you probably have the new books and stuff. So you can kind of follow through with us as we do this presentation and open up your books. But we're going to go ahead and start. And if you guys have any questions or anything like that, you can Facebook us, text us, whatever, or we'll put this on our page as well. And you can put things underneath that, and then we'll make sure we send it out to you in email. So all of you should be able to be covered here. All right, ready?
Yep.
Let's
what
go.
we're going to talk about is home parties, basket on the go parties, samples, laundry care, and what's next for fall. Okay. So the first thing, of course, is home parties. That is the big thing in our business. So we're going to talk about the timeline, which is preparing for the party, what you want to put in your hostess packet, what to bring, the presentation, meaning what you're going to say in front of everyone. We're just going to kind of keep it simple because it's not about us, it's all about them. Okay, schedule your meeting prior to the party, which means contact your hostess, let them know that you're going to bring everything together for them for their party. We usually do that, about a week to 2 weeks before their party.
Yeah.
You bring them a hostess booklet or a bag. You can do whatever you want. You know, if it's a home party, I usually put it together in just a little folder like this. What I put in it is, when you open it up, there's 2 little pockets in it. I usually put the bingo game, which is up on I think it's on the Heaven Essence page, and I know that it is on the Team Forest Glory, and it's on the resource section. So what Shannon had told me about, which was a neat idea, was to take a scent circle and slowly open it up and pull it out and take a black marker and put the hostess's date of her party and the time, then fold it back over and staple it shut again. What you're going to do is give that to them when you meet them and tell them to hang it on their car mirror, because it will remind them about their party. So everybody that they talk to, whether they're going to the bank, going to the store, it's going to just kind of trigger their memory to let them know, oh, I've got to tell them about this party that I'm doing in 2 weeks. Schedule your arrival time. I usually arrive about a half hour, 45 minutes, so that you are prepared and ready, so that you're ready to greet the people that are coming to her party. The night before, you can do something really fun, and Shannon shared this with me too, was call the hostess. This is going to trigger her to go ahead and call all of the people that she's invited to the party and tell them to wear a specific color, whether it be purple, orange. I like to, now that it's fall, do oranges or burgundies or anything like that. What that's going to do is help the hostess, number one. Number two, when the people come, you see them dressed like that, just give them a little scent sample. Give them something special. Don't let the hostess know what it is. And this way, it's just going to trigger her to say, okay, let me call all these people again, because you know, some people forget. They get busy and they completely forget, oh, I'm supposed to go to Sandy's party tomorrow night.
I'll say what I did it last October, because October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and I had everybody wear pink, and I made little pink ribbon wax sucker things.
Oh, that's neat.
And then when everybody came with something pink on, they had a pink little ribbon wax sample that I gave out.
Idea.
So that's something that I did. All right.
I go to the buckets. I go to the dollar store.
We're gonna be silly.
I am a dollar store guru. Okay, but I get the little buckets. You usually get them. What is it? 2 for $1, something like that. And Shannon and I are silhouette queens right now. But we put on the front of the buckets, and you don't have to do it. You can even buy at Michael's the letters. And what I do is on the front of each of the buckets, I put fall, winter, holidays, scent of the month. You break it down into the categories, and what I like to do is take all of my party testers and could put them all in those buckets. So when you get to the party, it's very, very easy to take those buckets out of your carrier and set them up on the table, rather than trying to set up. It takes more time. The other thing too, kind of a tidbit of information, is take your warmers out of the box and wrap them in bubble wrap. because you want to sell those warmers eventually, or somebody may say, I want that warmer, you know it's already sold. But if you keep opening the box and closing the box and opening the box, it gets worn. So put your boxes to the side, wrap them in bubble wrap, and just think about it though. It's already put together, it takes you that amount of time to set up your table. When you're there and everything is done, introduce yourself and then have everybody introduce themselves. Shannon, I don't know what you do. What do? You have everybody go around and ask how they know the hostess?
Yeah, I ask them how they know I ask 4 things. I ask how they know the hostess.
Uh-huh.
I ask what their favorite scent is. That way I will know what bucket to hand them, not handle them.
Yeah.
Hand them. I ask what's something great that happened to them that week, so that it'll bring the atmosphere, you know, it'll positive. And then I ask them where they work. So I'll know whether they are a good candidate for a basket party or a home party.
That's a great idea. Then you can do either a catalog walk, or I like to do the purse game.
Yes.
Because it keeps them busy. It makes them listen. And the purse game, I'm revamping it at this point.
It's going to be
awesome! I'm revamping it with like all of the new products and of course the diffusers and all of that. So as soon as I'm done, we're going to share it with you guys. And you should always do booking games, some sort of booking game, like the dice game is always fun.
Yes.
And Shannon's got this little board, and I'm a laminating guru too. I laminate everything. So I carry that with me. They roll the dice. They can have whatever is on that. Then you do another one with rolling the dice for the price of a warmer, $30 or below. All of your games should have a purpose.
Envelope game.
Right. Yeah. They should all have some sort of a purpose. You want to have it to be fun, but you want something out of it in a sense. You want to book those parties. You want to get those orders. The other thing too, samples. That is the center. That's the heart of your business. I always carry to every party whatever the scent of the month is, and I make samples. And of course, mixtures are so much fun.
Yep.
Last year, this time, I did peppermint patties, and it was mocha doodle with peppermint dreams, I think it was. They're beautiful when they're layered, and people are not familiar with mixtures. So this is a great way to introduce them to doing something different. I put together lap boards, and what I put in my lap board is the catalog in order form, a wish list, the contact sheet, which we're going to go over, and the scent of the month flyer, the warmer of the month flyer, and I'm trying to think what else I put in there.
Any kind of sales they're having.
Anything that's going on. You may even come up with your own thing.
Like the holiday
brochure.
brochure.
The holiday brochure. On the back side of my lap boards, I slide in the combine and save. And I think it's probably up on our pages. If it's not, we will take care of it. I slide that back in because I tell a lot of the customers.
We have to do a new one.
I did a new one.
Okay.
So,
always ahead.
So when you flip it over, I tell them all of our combine and saves are on the back because everybody loves to save a little bit of money. Okay.
Can I say one more thing?
Sure.
That I think that we didn't talk about.
Uh-huh.
Give them a Ziploc bag.
Oh yeah.
Whenever you go to the home party, because when you give out these things like the scent of the month, the mixtures, a cotton ball to tell them how to clean out their wax.
Yeah.
The washer whiffs
Yeah.
when you're talking about the laundry, and then anything else extra. Whether you do little room spray samples or whatever kind of cream samples, whatever you're doing. Now that we have our diffusers and our oils, some people are going to do those, but don't feel like you have to do that. But you want them to leave with a little bag of goodies from that party, so when they see people, they'll say, "Look what I got from that party."
And that triggers people to want to have a party.
Right.
Because it's like, look what I came home with. So, and it's fun, and they enjoy it, and they'll tell you things that they've tried or they've done. And before you know it, everybody's talking about it. So, it's a lot of fun that way. But everybody was always, what's that Ziploc bag for? And I go, you're going to go home with a bag full of goodies. So,
right.
And the contact form, I'm going to let Shannon go over this, which actually is a customer connection form.
Right.
You can tell them, this is new. So it's a great idea though.
Right. You're going to want to put this in your lap board as well. They have a customer information sheet that you can download on the workstation site. But I like this one. I learned about it at Reunion. It is not my idea. It's an awesome superstar director named Kelly Tenney and her husband's. But it's a customer connection form. So you can get them to fill it out completely. That way you'll have their birth date. You'll have what's the best way that you can contact them, because there's a lot of people who do not check their email. There's a lot of people who do not check their voicemail. I am very bad about my voicemail. Facebook, I'm great on Facebook and I'm great on text. And then, of course, face-to-face, you go visit them. And it will tell you what's the best way to contact them. So if you are texting people, you say, you know what, Mary said that she wants a phone call. Or Mary said she wants an email.
I like
and
this
you'll be able
sheet.
to go through. Then you want to put down things that they want to know about. Are they interested in the bring back bar? Did they ask you about flirtatious when you were at the party where you were able to say, hey, that's a bring back bar? But if you want to know more about it, I'll put you down and let you know about it. The warmer of the month, each month, especially in the fall, the new scents are going to be amazing. All of our fall scents are usually really good. This is a good time to subscribe to the warmer of the month and the scent of the month if you haven't yet in the fall. And then you can kind of look at it, and if you don't like it, then you don't have to subscribe that month.
Right.
When their birthday is, so you can put them in the birthday club. A lot of times I will give them a coupon at the home party that will give them half off the week of their birthday. So whenever they open up their little hostess gift, they'll have a coupon for when their birthday is. And then I can't see the other one.
I know.
Okay. The product sales, and there it is right there. We'll get back to it. What kind of sales are going on and things like that. So we'll get back to it. That is hilarious.
This customer connection form is going to be, if it's not, it's already up on, I know it's on
It
Heaven
is,
Essence.
yeah.
And I believe it is on mine for Team Forest Glory. So if it's
But it's
not,
underneath
we'll take care of
the
it.
things that they want to know about, and there's a whole bunch of different ones, and our pictures are in the way. The last one, I can't remember it. And then underneath that are notes that you can keep up with, if they have any kids, if they're in extracurricular activities, if they inquired about fundraisers,
What's their favorite scent?
what their favorite scent is, if
Yeah.
they need a gift closet, those kind of things.
Yeah.
So make sure you keep this on file. Now, there's another way that we can check up and check back with people. And we've talked about the 222 system before, where whenever somebody buys from you, you call them 2 days after when they get their order and ask them how they like the things. It's called an out-of-the-box call, where you can find out, do you like the warmer? Do you like the scent? At this time, a lot of people have not even opened their box yet. So now they know, oh, she's going to be calling me back. I better use it. So then you call back about 2 weeks and ask them how they like it, and then let them know you'll be following up, and then you have a 2-month call. Well, that's your 222, and some people like that. But this new system that Kelly Tenney also let us know about at Reunion is called the check-in, check-back, and check-up. And so what you want to do is, the first thing you're going to do is check in. That's going to be 24 to 48 hours after they have received their order. And that's when you thank them so much for ordering from you. Tell them it was very nice to meet them if you met them at a party. And if you didn't meet them at a party, then you can let them know through the basket party and that you'd like to get more information about them. And you could email them the customer sheet because they haven't had a chance to fill that out for you. Another thing that Annette taught me about is make sure you highlight those order forms whenever you put them in basket parties, since you're not there to tell them to fill the whole thing out. And then let the hostess know, these are highlighted. I need all this information because I need to be able to get a hold of these people so you won't be the middleman. Because a lot of people will not want to, I don't know if she got her order. I don't know if she likes her stuff.
Right.
But it also kind of prompts them to think about joining our team.
Right.
Because of how much we follow up. Friend them on Facebook. That's something you want to do, and you want to let them know if you do have a Facebook account, I'd like to friend you. A quick tip about cleaning out their warmers. This is going to be in your check-in call. To say, thank you so much for ordering from me. I really hope you enjoy it. I want to give you a tip, by the way, and tell them how to clean out their warmers. Or you can tell them how many cubes of wax to use and what size warmer. What's the best way to contact you in the future? Because again, that's your customer contact sheet. And if they prefer, for you to call them or email them, and what time is best for them. So you're going to want to listen mostly in this first call, and you're going to want to write down a lot of notes so that you know whenever you check back with them. So then you're going to check back with them, and this is going to be wherever about 2 weeks or so. You're going to know what they like though, because in that check-in call, you're going to know whether they want to know about the scent of the month, whether they want to know about the new catalog, whether they want to be called on a regular basis, or whether they just want to be called every 6 months whenever the catalog changes, or if there's any sales. So now you have some kind of idea of when to call them. So whenever you call them, this does not have to be your 2 weeks or your month. This is going to be according to what that person told you they're interested in. That's whenever you're going to call them. Make sure that they have enough wax. Make sure that they have bulbs. Make sure that they're enjoying their Scentsy. See if they need anything else.
I need to close that window.
You can, yeah.
Let's see.
hold
we
on a
might
second.
lose y'all.
Oh, I don't think
Yes.
we got it. Okay. And you're going to find out, if they are enjoying everything, if they have anybody that they need to buy gifts for, and just say, hey, I'm calling you back because you said that you wanted to know about our scent of the month. And this month is going to be coconut pumpkin pie, and our warmer is going to be Lumina, and it's absolutely beautiful. So you have a reason to call them back because a lot of people don't like to cold call. And the next thing you're going to do is check up. And that's going to be the third thing. And this is dependent on whether your customer told you they wanted to be contacted and how often they wanted to be contacted. Because you've already checked in and you've already checked back to make sure that they like everything. That's okay.
Hello.
She's trying to make me read real small. And the other thing is the first time when you do your check-in, like I said, it's going to be 24 to 48 hours. Your checkup will be anywhere between a week and maybe, 2 months probably. And then your checkup is, like I said, dependent on what they told you. This is whenever you can tell them these kind of things. You can say, I have a 6-pack club, which is whenever you buy a bar from me, if you give me 6 of these back empty, then I will give you a free bar. And you can use these shells to make, you can use these shells to make magnets. You can cut off the front of them. If we had one, we can show you. But cut off front of them, put a magnet behind it, and they can put it on their fridge. You can use the empty shell for paint for kids and donate them to different daycares and let them have them for kids. So there's all kinds of uses to recycle the shells, and they're going to come back to you and give you 6 empty ones, and you can give them a free bar. So that's one thing. The birthday bash is whenever you can tell them that you're going to follow up with them on their birthday. I'm about to lose my voice.
That's okay.
And then scent of the month is whenever you're going to put them in a scent of the month club, and you can say it's $25 to get 6 for 6 months to be part of my scent of the month club. And you will get a bar every single month. And then you can give them a little sample of something too. But that's the scent of the month club, and you can make a postcard, which I'm sure she'll do. And then your VIP program, and that's going to be like your loyalty card, where you can actually have a business card and you can punch off holes whenever they order from you, or mark down X's. But since he's coming out with a VIP program, so you want to make sure every single time that you have a customer that you fill out the form or your order form online the best you can with their email. Because since he's going to be contacting them and letting them know some really cool stuff that's coming, they have told us that for the VIP program, they're going to send out samples of things that have not been released yet, so they can get feedback from our VIP customers. They're going to have bricks. And when I say bricks, big bricks for your VIP customers only. And here's the secret.
I want to be a VIP customer.
You can be one. I'm signing up to be one so that I can get all this cool stuff and I can get a brick too. So you want to follow up with them. So remember, check in, check back, and check up is a really good way if you don't use your 222 system. So,
good.
Anything else?
I know.
Okay.
I'm going to sign Jesse up. I'm going to sign Christina.
I know. We're going to sign everybody up.
Okay. This is my favorite, excuse me, our basket parties, because I'm busy, as you all know. But I love to do basket and to-go parties. I mean, there was a time in the fall, I had 12 baskets going. So you need to get those baskets out. What I know, juggling. I would pick up a basket and have some new stuff to put in it, fluff it, and carry it to the next person. So
you're fluffing it, and I'm telling the kids, put this in it, put that in it. Make sure they're not melted.
I know, and it's like, oh my God, was that the right scent that I was supposed to send that person? You need to put together a hostess packet or a binder, whether it be, I'm going to show you, Scentsy has these little cute little binder things like this. You can do it with that. What I like to do, and Shannon knows how anal I am about things, I put together these little binders that go inside my baskets. And inside is basically all the information that they need to know about how to do a basket party. This whole file is up on our group page. It's up on Heaven Essence page. So, and just make sure that you put your information. You don't want somebody else's information there.
It's called generic host packet.
Exactly.
Because Jody, a girl named Jody,
did a great job.
Don't remember her last name. Did a really good job of making this.
And what I put inside here are the tic-tac-toe game, which I absolutely love, and that also is up on our page.
And you can buy it online now. In our family store, they have the Hostess tic-tac-toe.
That's right. They sure do, because we got them at Sprint. That's right. And you put a tic-tac-toe sheet in there, and there's one for home parties and basket parties. So I use it for both types of parties. Inside, also put your catalogs and some order forms. On the back side, you put your hostess's wish list, an envelope if you have them. You know, don't go out and buy them. You can get those, what are they called, manila envelopes, so that she keeps track of everything. Whatever the warmer of the month, scent of the month flyer is, whatever specials going on, like the harvest thing is going on right now. You need as much information in their hands, because you don't want them to be calling you every day going, I got a question about this, I got a question about that. Everything is in here. Everything is within this binder. But you can do it the way that you want to.
And with this harvest brochures, I don't want to say not to buy them, because they're $3 for 25. But then if you don't have a $50 order, or if they didn't go up, if you don't have like a certain amount, then you get charged shipping. I just print them off. Like, I'll put everything together. And you've seen a bunch of flyers. Like, I think even maybe my cover page on Facebook is that right now, where it has all the Halloween stuff on just one page, and then you can just print it off and put it in here, because don't waste your money on $3 brochures. Right. You can just print it off.
We like to save money, don't we?
Yes, we do. we do. Penny pinch.
So, with basket or I call them case parties, you can do all the scents if you want to, but most people, what I do is I feel my hostess out. If they've never heard of Scentsy before, I give them all, because they can just sit and smell them and share them with everybody. But if it's one of my returning and kind of every catalog change hostess, I give them the transitions. So right now they're going to get the fall winter, they're going to get the new ones, and they're going to get the holiday ones, and of course the scent of the month. And I put it in that type of little case that's up there on the picture. I love it because it's just a little too good. Everything fits in there.
You get Dollar General.
I sort of got the Dollar General store. so if you have been with Scentsy, like I said, and if you as a consultant have been with Scentsy, you probably have all of the scents from the previous fall. You can go up online and order the little 5-packs for $1.50 and get all of the new ones, and then just make what they call little pouch parties. You don't need all of the scents, you know, especially if it's somebody who does basket parties, like I said, for you all the time. Just go ahead. They're $1.50. So if you pick out 10 of them that you really, it's going to cost you $15. But you got 10 pouch parties, and just hand those out. Always do the bingo game, or not the bingo game. I don't know why I put bingo up there. Well,
I know.
You know which one I'm talking about. I'm talking about the tic-tac-toe game, not the bingo game. And also, always offer them a warmer. I've got a handful of night lights that are no longer available, so I use those in my basket parties. But sometimes, you know, somebody will say, well, I don't really smell it. Give them a full-size warmer. It's not going to break you. I use all of the warmers that I've had around my house that are discontinued. I give them one of those warmers. If it gets busted, it gets busted. I don't worry about it, but they will love it because they get the true scent of what Scentsy's about. Okay.
Now, a lot of people ask us in the very beginning, because we have so many new people on our group, you know, this fall, I guess, in the last like 3 months. You know, if I had $50, what would I spend it on? And we like to save money. Go in there and get the transition kits. Do not buy your full set of mini testers, because everyone this time of year wants to smell fall, they want to smell holiday, and they want to see what this new releases are. If they want to smell the other ones, let them use your party testers that you got in your kit. And then you can talk them into actually having a home party. But don't give them everything at once. It's way too overwhelming. And then, like, let me show them this. Then you have like your little washer whisk. You got these. There's this funny YouTube thing about Dollar General. That's why I'm saying that. But
you go to Dollar General.
Exactly. You guys, what is Haley and Kaylee or something?
Haley and Kaylee.
Yeah, it's so funny. But anyway, you can go and get these little tubs and put washer whisks in them, and you got these in your kit too. And if you got the $49 kit, you didn't get these, but that's something to invest in. Have your launch party and get the washer whisk. Get everything you can in your free stuff from your launch party to make samples, because that's going to get your name out there. That's going to make you grow more than anything. Don't go spend it on these extravagant things whenever you can just save less and get your name out there faster.
Do you remember what we started out with? Oh my God.
Look, we had these testers that were about, I wish we had them still.
I know.
They're about this big. Yeah. And I would actually go pick up my daughter early from school some days, because so many people wanted to smell them, and we didn't have many testers. And I would take spoons and just like scrape up the top of it into a little container and melt it and get my little testers that way. So you guys got it made.
did too.
Yep.
They took all our ideas.
I
That's
know,
what they
every
did.
bit of it.
All right,
Okay.
the next one is which one?
That
Where
one.
we at? There we go. All right. Samples.
Oh, that kind of went into that.
Which is good because
Yeah.
we're going to talk about that and laundry thing anyway. Samples are the heart of your business. You can put up on Facebook, oh, this smells wonderful, and I do it all the time, but it smells wonderful. It reminds me of this. It reminds me of that. Until that person smells it, you're not going to get a sale. I'm serious. This new one for this month, that coconut pumpkin pie. Oh my God. I sent out samples. Every person that got a sample ordered a 6-pack.
And if you give it out at home parties, they'll order it.
They will. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
I did a home party 2 weeks ago, and I put these scent samples in all of their bags when I delivered. And you should always do that. Do samples of whatever the scent of the month is for that month, and give them a sample of it. Put it in their bag because they're going to call you. I got 4 phone calls after I made my delivery to my hostess and said, OMG, this smells so good. I need 3 bars of that, and I need 3 bars of pumpkin roll.
And if you can't afford to do the warmer of the month and the scent of the month, then get the stickers.
Right.
The
That's
stickers are like $3 or find someone around you, because it doesn't matter where you are. If you're in another state, we can find someone for you to get you the scent of the month, because Scentsy's everywhere. I
have 2 consultants in my downline. They call me as soon as the scent month comes in and says, okay, I need 5 flyers and I need a bar.
Mm-hmm.
And they come, and you got to get it in their hands. That's all I'm going to say is hook up with somebody. Hook up with me or Shannon, and we'll get you a bar.
And if you're like in California, like Sheila is, Brandy's in California, Nikki's in California, we can get you hooked up.
That's right. And all the girls in South Carolina, y'all are close.
Exactly.
So. All right, which one we have next? Girl. There.
There we go.
Okay. Samples, like I said, are your business tools. People love to try before they buy. We all do. I mean, I do. I like to try something before. You can go to the cosmetic thing and they give you a little
I'm the
sample.
worst customer.
Me too.
I have to try it.
I have to try it. Sign up for the scent of the month. It is a tax write-off. Use 1 or 2 of the bars to make your samples. If you think about the scent of the month is what, $35? $35. You're getting 10 bars. If you sell those 10 bars, you've already paid for the whole scent of the month.
And if you do the scent of the month club, that's $30 right there that you got back, and you still have 4 bars left over.
Yep, to make samples. And then in it you will get your flyers and your rub stickers. You'll also get a full party tester, and you'll also get a mini basket tester. So it is so well worth it, and it is a full tax write-off, because when my tax guru asked me, and I said, I buy this because it is part of my business. They have to smell the scent, and I use it to melt, and I also use it as gifts for my hostesses. If my hostess is doing a party in September, she's going to get a bar in her bag of the coconut pumpkin pie, because it just makes sense to make those samples and to hand out, because you will get in return those orders. I like to do mixtures, and I do this for all of my home parties. I don't do it much with basket parties. Every once in a while, if I have a few left over, I'll throw it in there. But like this last month, I called it Mystery Love. And what I used was Mystery Man and Lucky in Love. And it's so pretty. Those 2 colors together were really, really pretty. And I made a little card with a man on it and attached it to it. And I handed that out to my guests at my hostess's party. Some didn't even know that you could mix them. So they were totally excited, and everybody was like, do you have any extra ones? Because so-and-so would like to try this. So that's what I'm saying. Samples are so, so important. You can do the crinkle cutter. I think Donna does the crinkle cutter. She says she gets so many samples out of that. The felt ones are great for the summertime. You can melt and put them into the candy molds. By the picture, they're the molds. They're really cute from Scentsy. You can do anything. You do cute ones because it's fall, so I like to do pumpkins and leaves. And I like to use whatever mold design it is to whatever scent it is. People love that. Post on your Facebook that you're making samples. Who wants one? You'll be amazed at bam, bam, bam. They will tag you to get that sample. Yes, it's going to cost you
70 cents
to go out.
Just to get the regular white envelope with like the little brochure and the little sample in it, and put it inside of that paper. So you can't feel it.
Yeah.
And it'll be 70 cents.
They'll press down on it to try to do it like that. Excuse me. And Shannon talked about the 6-pack return empty shelves for a free bar. That's going to be a big thing. That's something we're just starting. I think
And we have that template on our page that you can just print it off in those Avery labels and put them inside your bars with your information.
In fact, let me do this. Bear with us, guys. Wait, oops, wrong one. That's where the label is.
Right.
See where it is? That's the 6-pack label.
Yep.
So make sure that you put your name and your website information. I mean, plus your telephone number. Because you can hand out all the samples you want, but if your information is not on there, it's not going to get to you.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, so we're back.
And we save them to make magnets.
And save the shells about making magnets. All right. What's the next one? Is laundry care. Laundry care. I've really been pushing this because a lot of people know Scentsy. They know about the wax. But you need to start introducing them to some of the other products because you would be amazed at how many people don't even know that we do laundry care. And now there is the home care and the clean and the man and what is it? There's so many new product lines that you're going to be able to introduce this fall to them.
Oh, let me say one thing.
Sure.
Before I forget. So we're going to start doing this thing called Bring a Tip, Share a Tip Thursdays. And we know a lot of you cannot be here. We know that. So what Annette and I are going to do, because she usually has a certain day off, and I usually make my day off, her day off, we will share with you the tips that we learned that month.
Yeah.
Because we want you guys to be involved with this. If you have a tip you want to share with us, we can actually video you in here.
That's right.
And you can actually share it with the
Yes.
team. We're trying to figure out ways to keep everybody involved no matter where you are. Because we are in different countries as well. And so I don't want you to think just because you're in Louisiana that you can't be part of this, because you can. Because right now they're trying to recruit over in Germany and France and Spain, and there's no way that we can get to them. So let's get our minds together. Let's work on this together, and we promise we will share everything that we have, and you guys feel just as free to share everything you have.
And we're going to do this, once a month?
Once a month, the first Thursday of the month usually. This time it's going to be the second Thursday because we couldn't get it in there. And, but we'll follow it up either that next Friday or that Friday after.
Well, we want you guys to share with us too, because especially if you guys got a really great tip, put it up there, and then we'll share it with them. We'll share it with everybody,
and just say like Sheila said, she saw this on Pinterest. Right. This is how you do it, and then we'll show it to them.
This is gonna be so good. I'm finally getting out of my comfort zone, y'all. Especially my team knows Annette does not get in front of a camera.
So when she's with me, she's gonna be in front of one.
That's right. So all right, this is gonna be fun.
I just wanted to say that before I forgot.
Go to what I did, and we did this the other day. Back at the meeting that we had, I put together a little bucket, and the Dollar Tree is my favorite store in the world. Oh yeah, and it's my favorite store.
The Dollar General.
The Dollar General. So put together a little clothes basket and put inside. What I did was got a towel. You can get it at the dollar store. You can get it at Walmart for 99 cents, and wash it in your laundry detergent and your washer whiffs. Then throw it in the dryer and use your little disc too. It will ferment into that towel, and then I put a little ribbon around it and I put it inside the basket. You can also get a spray bottle from the dollar store and put like a half a scoop to a scoop of the washer whiffs in the bottle, and then add hot water to it, shake it so that the crystals melt, and it's actually like, I don't want to use Febreze, but it is, and it smells amazing. What I do is you can do these little things, or I did smaller ones, the little Ziploc bags, for samples for your guests, because they went home with these, and I had 2 people call me and said, what other scents did they come? I said, they're in the catalog, but these are my favorite. Yes. So I've gotten several orders just from sharing the washer whiffs. They didn't buy bars because they're so used to Scentsy, but they bought washer whiffs because they've got to finally try them. And make sure if you give any samples out that you apply the directions and the warnings. And they're the 2 little cards that are down on the bottom. They should be up, and if they're not, we will put them up, the washer warnings. And if you don't find them, please message us and let us know. Say, what were those warning sheets? Because anytime you hand out any type of product, you should have all the ingredients, because you don't know what they're sensitive to, and plus instructions. So, anything else?
Well, one thing I was going to say is that when you're doing home parties and you're giving away like little gifts or prizes, I always try and do things other than wax and other than the things that they always buy. That way, these little washer whiff things, the hand sanitizers, what we used to have, all the samples of this new kitchen soap and the new counter clean. I love mine. and I was going to go to Dollar General and get me some bottles and make up some own little counter clean things and let people see it. And they said you can use it on granite, by the way.
Oh,
I
did that?
find that out.
Okay.
So anyway, that's just some things I wanted to tell you to make sure you get samples of stuff that they're not used to buying. And then they will start buying those things. It's a good way to introduce it.
Them to
and since he's also going to have samples available that you can buy in the men's kit and the women's kit.
When is that? September
12th, I think.
Yeah.
But you know us, we're going to find a cheaper way to do it.
That's right.
So we'll probably buy like a big old cream and sit over here and make samples.
That's right.
Anyway.
And when we do it, we'll share it with you.
Yes.
We'll share it with you guys how we do
Definitely.
it.
Okay.
Next one. What's new for fall? Oh boy.
Okay, so you got your book.
Big thing. You got the book.
All right, so what we talked about.
Go over this.
What we talked about at our meeting are mostly all of the new products, because you guys know about the old products, and you interject whenever you
go for it.
can. Okay. So the new things for fall, we're gonna have our new car bar, and it's gonna not take the place of the scent circle, but it's another idea. It's almost like a dryer disc, but it has a really pretty ribbon. It's gonna have the name of the scent on the ribbon and also on the car bar. That way, nobody can just bring us a little circle and say, I don't know what the scent is, scent's gone, we don't know what it is. It's purple. Well, they're all purple. So the scent car bar is going to last about 30 days, and they're going to be available for $6. There are some fundraisers that are going to go around this, because it's $6, and I think you can buy like 3 for so much. We'll look in the combined saves before I say what they are. And they're just marking them up like $5 to be able to include the shipping and the tax, and they're going to put them in a fundraiser. But we'll do another webinar for fundraisers. We're not going to go into that right
fundraisers.
now. Yeah. We have a lot of great ideas for fundraisers, and people are already sharing really good ideas for the buddy clips, the buddy bar, the Scentsy car bars and things like that. Okay, so as far as your scents to go, that's going to be your car bar. That's brand new. Then you're going to get into your essential oils. And your essential oils are going to be 3 different categories. They're going to be your essential categories, they're going to be your blends, and they're going to be your natural oils. The difference between the essential oils and the natural oils are natural or synthetic oils that are man-made. They're different blends that are man-made. The essential oils are completely natural, pure, and they are different extraction processes from each one of them. So for example, lavender can be sourced anywhere. So that one's not going to be as high as maybe sandalwood or something that only can be sourced in Asia. So what I want you to do, because I can't sit here and tell you the plethora of knowledge that I have on these, I want you to go into the training center, because Scentsy has already made an incredible training about these oils and these diffusers that you can go and get knowledge on, so you can share this with your customers and feel really good about what you didn't hear it from Shannon, you heard it from Scentsy.
Right.
And that's what I want you to do. But we have 21 different oils. And my favorite by far, so far, I love the lavender. Oh, my kids came in my office and were just like over my diffuser and would not leave. They love the lavender. I like the clear and I like the ginger. But you guys can go in here and get what you want and make samples out of it. Or, since he has the diffuser kit now, where you can buy a diffuser and all of the oil samples for I think $250. But you're going to get PRV for 200 of it. So right there, you're on your way to getting 1/2 off if you add, what, $150 more dollars?
Right.
They also have a $150 kit just on oils, too. So if you're wanting to share the oils and you're wanting to sample them, that's a really good way to go about it. But another thing about our diffuser is you can use any oils with this. It will not void the warranty. There are girls that have sold doTERRA and Young Living, still selling, and they have joined our team because they want to use our diffusers because they are awesome.
And they're beautiful.
The bomb.com, as people say. They have 16 LED settings, different lights. You can set it to whatever color of your mood that day, or whatever will work in your ambience of the house. They have a candle setting that looks like a flicker. They have a dimmer, and they have the bright setting. They have 3 different misting options. And the thing about these diffusers are they are lifetime warranty. And from what I understand in the research that has been done, this is the first time that has ever been done with a diffuser. You can go into other stores, and I won't say any names, but they usually have 90-day to 2-year warranties. They don't have a lifetime warranty. And Scentsy stands behind it. They've done it with our warmers. They've done it with everything that we have. So I have no doubt they're going to stand behind this as well. So your diffusers and your oils are going to be really big because you're going to either have your oil people or you're going to have your wax people. You may have, like me, I like both. because with my wax, I'm going to be able to create a home smell, like your welcome home, your cinnamons, you know. With the oils, it's more relaxation and it's more natural and spa-like. So a lot of people that have joined and a lot of people that are starting to buy, they are people I've been trying to sell to for 4 or 5 years with the wax and warmers.
Yeah.
But they saw the diffusers and the oils and they're like, I want one.
I'm sold.
So yeah, so start, you know, letting everybody know about it. But please go into the training and watch the diffuser. They have PDFs on everything you can print off. They have games you can play. What is the name of that game? The bingo game?
Yep.
Okay. They have a bingo game that you can print off. They have all kinds of cool games around these diffusers. Then we have our new releases and our fall release wax that have come out. And if you were here last year, most of those came back, and they have the new releases that are new. Let's see what else we have. We have the new men's line, the groom's line, which is a face balm, a shower bar, and a shaving cream. And at Reunion, they did not have these scents out. So I do not know what they smell like yet. But I'm going to order them because I know Steve is really excited about them. What I do like about the groom line and the skin line is that they have put numbers. So it's classy and sophisticated, kind of like Chanel 05.
Right.
Gives you a Macy's Nordstrom feel. Instead of trying to put shower cream and shower gel and body butter and hand cream all in the same scent we're used to in our wax.
What I like about this collection too, what a great idea for groom's gifts. For weddings, put something together. I mean, there's so many new ideas you can come up with.
Yes.
With the new product line.
I like that a lot. And Father's Day.
Yep.
Yeah. And then the skin line, same thing, bridesmaids gifts.
Yeah.
And they have the roller ball. And I personally like number 82, and I think Brandy Doyle, she liked number 37 or 27, I think it was. So the roller ball are really nice. It's perfume that you can put on your wrist or just keep in your purse. The hand cream is very velvety, very smooth. I love it. And the body souffle, we did not get to sample that, but I heard that it's very creamy and very thick and very nice. So those are some of the new things. This is something I'm really excited about, the laundry, because I'm already a laundry maniac. One thing I do is I use a fragrance-free detergent, whether it's Scentsy or whether it's All or whatever it is. And then each one of my kids have a scent that they have chosen in their whiffs. So Christian might do Luna, and Andalyn might do Sun-Kissed Citrus, and I might do Quiver. And it's fun because I just wash everybody's in one scent. Now they have this new thing called a clothing conditioner, which Annette and I got to sample last year when they were trying to formulate this. And it is for wicked material. So you have your workout material that we can't use fabric softener on. You can use it now because we have this clothing conditioner. It is amazing. It makes everything feel really, really good. And it's not too slick. It's not too slippery. It's just perfect. So look at that. And then they also have trainings on everything we're telling you about in Scentsy's Training Center. So you can hear it here, and I'm not going to go into it in depth. But you can go in there and look at the laundry training and the kids training and the skin and the groom training. It's all there. So no one has any excuses of not knowing what's going on.
I'm going to share something too. Somebody asked me, in fact, I think it was one of Christina's friends asked me the other day that she's actually pregnant and she wants to make her own laundry detergent. So up on our team page, I believe I put it, and I'll share it with you too, is how to make homemade laundry using our washer lids.
Oh yeah.
So awesome. for the scent and everything. So you know, people are just going to come up with different ideas with this, and it's amazing. I love the new product line.
And I have cats, and I use the washer whiffs in their litter.
That's a
because
cool
whenever
idea.
They scrape, you know, they're
That's
covering
a
up.
cool idea.
Yeah, I love it. In the bottom of the trash can, and then you can put it in a bottle and use it for breeze. There's a lot of different ways. The other category is clean, and I love this one too. I personally am not a coconut lemongrass fan, but whenever I smelled it in the counter clean, it's amazing. It smells really good.
It does.
And it's almost like Pledge. It smells so good. Then I have the Sun-Kissed Citrus hand soap. Kitchen soap. And the neat thing about the kitchen soap is that there is an enzyme inside the soap that breaks down the food. And I didn't believe it. And we make brownies, you know, around the edge whenever it's. And I put the soap on it and put water in it and just sat there and watched it, and it was breaking up. So I believe it. And then you have your hand soap, and we've all loved our hand soap.
Yeah.
but they fixed it to where it's in a different kind of package and it's a little bit better.
It's clean looking.
It's
very,
nice.
very nice looking.
And at the meeting, I had everybody wash their hands, and it smells. I mean, it was so strong. It smells so good. So it's not one of those things where it's like, did you wash your hands? I can't smell it. It's one of those things, oh, you washed your hands. I'm going to go wash my hands now. So, also, this is your fragrance grid, like in the old catalog. This tells you what everything is available in, and they have included the car bar in this. A lot of people have asked me what the hollowed star means. The hollowed star means that it's new. It's a new scent. And the solid star, that means that it's returning. So you guys will know what that means, and nobody will be like, well, what does that mean?
And also remember to look for your laundry care and your clean as well, because some of the scents that are the bar scents are not available, but are available in the laundry. I think it's like Quiver. And so just keep yourself familiar. What I did was I took the old party testers of those scents and put a sticker on the top and put laundry, and put the ones that are not available in the bars, so that if somebody says, well, you know, Quiver's not in a bar, but what does it smell like? It's right here. This is what it smells like.
Or
So
either
keep
buy
those.
a dryer disc.
Right.
Whenever
exactly.
you have a party that you're putting in, you need free and half off stuff. Buy some discs. Buy, you know, the Quiver, the Zen
That's a
Garden.
great
It's not
idea.
here.
Yeah.
And then have it with you at your parties and let them smell that that disc. Don't give it to them, but, you know, let them smell it. Or, you know, have somebody on the team. Yeah, if I have Quiver at home, because Steve loves Quiver, and Annette didn't have Quiver, so Shannon have some Quiver, so I gave her some Quiver. So anyway, but the dryer disc are a really good way to be able to share it. It's almost like those scratch and sniff things that you would just have, like the,
you open it up.
I mean, the Cinepeels that we used to have. They need to bring those back. Okay, so that side of the catalog is your fragrance catalog. Then if you turn to the warmer side, that's going to show your diffusers. And the first thing about the diffusers, there's 3 different types. There's a Aspire, which is one you've seen all over Facebook, because that's the one we got for free at Scentsy's reunion. There's an Instill and an Evolve. I did not like the Instill at first, but Erica Letchworth got that one, and I saw it. And the outside of it is textured and frosted, and it is really pretty. Yes. So the Evolve looks like a jug, so like a vase. So they're all beautiful, though, and they're going to be coming out with so many more types. But so that page is going to be your diffusers. Then, of course, you know about the wax. I mean, what do you call them? The warmers. And there's nothing really a lot new with that. You have different plugins, and you guys can go through your catalog and look and see.
The one thing is make sure, because they're not showing all of the warmers on these pages, with your pullout at the end, you will see all the warmers.
Right.
Because not all the warmers are introduced on the individual pages. So, in fact, I had somebody said, I really like that rooster. It's the red one or whatever. And I was like, that's, I think, part of the decorations. Then I whipped it out and I said, oh my God, it is one of the new warmers. So familiarize yourself with that. What I like to do is take that centerpiece out, and Shannon knows me, I laminate everything. Yeah. Because this way it's accessible to me when I'm checking out with somebody. So.
And then if you look on page 12 and 13, Scentsy did this, and a lot of us aren't very happy with this. But look how many cubes of wax they put in the owl. Look at that. Is it showing it? Oh, there sorry.
It goes. Yeah. Okay. I know. I've had so many people ask me about that.
Put that much wax in your owl. They did that just for presentation to make it look pretty. So a lot of people have been looking at the picture and saying, oh wow, I haven't been putting that much. Don't put that much.
Right.
Okay. Then you're gonna have, I'm gonna skip through the warmers. You guys can look through those on your own. Let's see. We're gonna have our Major League Baseball. They're back. And they're gonna be adding more to them. Then you're going to have your new campus collection. And you can see here, they're going to be adding more to those too. And they have the helmets and they have the plug-ins. The nightlight, sorry.
I know.
So the different campus collections. Yep. And these
are the only ones that are available right now.
Right. And they'll be adding more to that. Yeah. The buddy clips. You can see these. They're very, very cute. And they are guaranteed to be in stock, he said. You have your horse, Bandit the horse, and the octopus. Can't think of her name.
I know it. I can't.
The dragon and the lamb, and lamb's been very, very popular. They are infused with beads. They do not have a scent pack that goes inside them. They're infused with them, and they said that they last. I think it was 4 months. But
3 to 4 months.
Yeah, but they last forever. So I don't even worry about that. I still have the Clean Breeze one that I got like 3 years ago. Then you have your scrubby buddies. And this is going to be for your kids line, and it's a bath time soap, and it has a little bath mitt, and you can see the different buddies that they have there.
And you can buy the soap separate.
Mm-hmm.
So just remember that, because people think that, I've had a couple people say, well, do I got to buy the mitt with the, no, you can buy the soap separate, and I think it's, what is it, $15?
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's concentrated. It doesn't take much at all. My kids used this in the bathtub, and it was a lot.
My grandkids will use
just a little bit. Yeah. And then they have the kids line
and
with the warmers, and it's a mermaid and a pirate. And then you can see the scents at the bottom, and I love Jammy Time. It smells so good. So those should be in your transition kit that you got with the new scents. Then you have your, let's go over here. Don't know what that is. Okay. This is different party plan. Let's talk about that for a second. Remember, it's only $150 1 month out of 3 to stay active. But from now on, it's $200 to be able to access your hostess benefits.
Right.
You can't get your half-offs or your free stuff without having $200. $150 still gets you free shipping, and it still keeps you active. But your hostess won't get anything unless she hits $200. Okay. If you want a diffuser, you have to use 2 half-offs. That does not count our perpetual party reward.
Right.
I got one the other day for half off, and I had to click the half off twice. And the second time I was able to put it toward on there. So you guys can ask us if you have a problem with that. But I want you guys to understand, I've had emails already. I'm at 150 and my stuff isn't coming up. No, they changed it.
Right.
So make sure you know that.
Also, what I'm going to do, offering, is that even though they can get free shipping at $150, I still say your party's got to be $200.
Right.
This way, there's no question about it. Just say, and it's very, very easy. It's another 2 6-packs.
Right.
That's
Just
how
use the 150 out of your vocabulary when you're talking to your hostesses. Yeah. It gives them something to shoot for, because so many people are going to have the parties for these diffusers. And let them know you can't get this until you have a $350 party as far as half off. You can put free stuff towards it, but you got to have that tier. Has to be reached. And $200 will start your party. So, and that's still really good.
I was going to ask you too. They can use their hostess credit
towards it, yes.
Toward it, but they got to just pay the difference.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So. And I found that out. I had to call and make sure. And then it's still $99 to join our amazing company.
That's right.
And they're going to change our kit up. And I think they put it on the resources what the new kit is going to contain. It's not going to have a diffuser and oils in it. That's something that you're going to be able to get on yourself. Because some people aren't going to focus on that part. This is going to be something that you can choose however you want to work your business, or you can go for it all. So
you can offer, like, if you're booking parties off of parties, what you can do is say, well, Mary had a family wax party, and how about you do a diffuser party? Right. So it's just like, well, how about you have a Velada party? Right. So you can incorporate those. To me, I look at it as 3 different divisions. Exactly. So there's Velada, there's Scentsy wickless, and now there's diffusers. Right. So that's how I incorporate it.
And another thing I forgot to tell you, our oils are going to be fragrance only. They're not for medicinal purposes. You have doTERRA, Young Living, and all them that talk about rubbing it on your skin and ingesting it. We are not doing that. We're not suggesting that in any way, shape, or form. FDA would be down our throat. So one thing that you need to know is that a lot of people will say, can I use these oils in my warmer? No, because 1, oils will ruin your warmer. If you've seen what room sprays and scent circles can do to a dashboard, imagine what essential oils will do to your furniture. Secondly, if you were to, what was the other thing I was going to say? I've lost my track.
That's okay.
Using your oils and your warmers, and then there was another one. Oh well. Well, anyway, I just want to let you know we are not doing them. Oh, I know what it was. Medicinally, but oils are designed to be emitted in a cool mist. So when you have these diffusers, they're going to bottleneck in that little plastic container part of the teardrop container of the diffuser, and it bottlenecks and becomes a cool mist. And that is when you get your true form, your fragrance that it's supposed to be. And with our wax, we have different notes that it's made out of, with our base and our mid and our top that melt off at different times. With your oil, it's going to stay consistent the whole time. And then your diffuser will turn off whenever the water runs out.
I love that.
Or whatever setting you have it at, it will turn off then. So I wanted you guys to understand these oils are not for us to advertise medicinally or to topically or anything. They're truly a fragrance form, okay? And that's what Scentsy's going for. The best way to experience fragrance. All right.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Now, we have our new autism.
He's so cute.
Can you see it? Our autism buddy, and he's Bernie the butterfly, or buddy fly. And he's going to go towards Autism Speaks. And breast cancer warmer is gone. A lot of people have asked me, can we still get the breast cancer warmer? It's gone. We finished that cause, and now we have moved into an autism call. So I wanted you guys to know that, because a lot of people are asking me, why can't I get the breast cancer warmer anymore? I don't know if they'll bring it back. I have no idea. They usually have different causes every 6 months.
I wish they would keep it.
I would
that's
too.
Such a great warmer.
Me too. And then another couple things I wanted to tell you. Look at the price of your warmer. So, for example, that Caldera or Calavera warmer, the sugar skull. Can they see that right there?
Yeah.
Can you see it? Okay.
Trying to.
Okay. Can you see it now?
No.
Okay.
There it goes. The one that right there in the
All right. It's a $45 warmer. But our lampshades have also gone up to $45. So you can use that Calavera or any of that price point in a combine and save. So if you have a blue shade warmer, you can combine it with that sugar skull. So look at your price points, because you have your premium element warmers that are $35. They won't go in the element system, but they'll go in your premium system. So make sure you look at the price points, and you can match up your combine and saves that way, which I wanted to talk about that, and then we can conclude. Our combine and saves, which Annette has already made one for you guys to look at. You can see here, these are the new combine and saves, and they do not have the scent sampler in here anymore. So I wanted to let you guys know that, but you have your laundry, your clean, your room spray still, your bars, all of your warmers, and the combine and save companion systems, things like that. So go to page 32 and 33 and laminate.
Yes.
Take one of these catalogs and take the staples out and laminate it or put it in your party stuff, so you can tell people to always go to the combine and save. We also have a Like It Love It sheet that has combine and save stuff on it too at the bottom, and reminds them to go to this page.
Plus, it's a great resource to go when they're checking out with you, because somebody may have this and this and this, and you go, wait a minute, for $5 more, put it in a combine and save, and you get an extra this. You know, so it's always upselling, and that's a good point to point out. But I like to laminate everything and keep it with me so that I always have references. With the new prices, it's a little difficult. Excuse me, to keep track of it, because some of the elements, like Shannon was saying, is underneath premium. Well, it's an element warmer. Well, it's a little bit more because there's more detail to it. So it's going to be difficult, but you need to familiarize yourself with the prices. Every catalog change, Shannon knows, I write out a list. Okay, these are the premium warmers. These are the deluxe warmers. These are the element warmers. And I list them so that when somebody comes up to me and they say, well, I'm getting this combine and save. Well, no, that doesn't fall underneath this. These warmers do. And I put them, and I'm anal, I put them in alphabetical order, and then I make out a list of light bulbs. What light bulbs go with which warmers? Because somebody will say, well, I've got the hoop warmer. What size light bulb? I know it's a 25, but there's some that I'm not familiar with that I don't sell a lot of. So I love having that reference card with me. So just an idea for you guys to do the same.
And you can even write it on your order forms when they order for you, and they say they want a Moroccan stencil with 3 bars. Right underneath it, what their price is, and then put, 25 watt bulb whenever you call me for another bulb. That way they'll know. But this, just to let you know, on page 34 tells you about our simple systems that we have. We started out with wax and warmers. We have gone to diffusers and oils, 2 different simple systems, very easy to use, and that's what they're about, the simplicity. And so that's all I can think of. We had a really good time at the meeting. We really missed you guys. We know you can't be there. We are going to find some ways to be able to include you in our drawings and our raffles and things like that when we do our next meeting.
Yeah.
The first one was kind of like trial and error, and I did not know that we needed a boom mic, so I am sorry. But we will find a way for you guys to communicate with us through that as well, whether we use Skype or some kind of form of, technology.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But we just want to make sure that you guys feel like you are still part of the teams and the groups. Just because you're a distance away, I want you to feel like you're sitting right here with us. So we're going to tweak things a little bit and come up with something, even if we have to do this
weekly
or monthly or whatever. So it's getting me out of my comfort zone a little
Yeah.
bit. So, but I'm hoping that this is very informative for you guys. We try to keep it underneath an hour, and we're doing really, really
Yeah.
good. So, until next time, this
Yeah.
is Annette, and
Shannon.
I'll talk to you soon.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye.